So this question asks how to calculate the volume of a rectangular prism. Here we have a little figure that resembles a rectangular prism where you have your length, width, and height. In order to find the volume, how much space there is inside this box, you can use this formula. The volume is equal to length times width times height. Okay, so volume equals length times width times height. Okay, so technically V is equal to L times W times H. Okay, so let's give you some real numbers to work with. Let's say this is 10 feet. The width is 5 feet. And the height is 3 feet. Okay. What is the volume of this rectangular prism here? Okay, so we're going to use that formula. V equals L times W times H. Okay, so punch in the length is 10 feet times the width of 5 feet times the height, 3 feet. Okay, so the volume of this rectangle prism will be 10 times 5 times 3. So 10 times 5 is 50. Feet times feet is square foot. And then we'll multiply it by 3 feet. I'm just doing these step by step here, just so that we can gauge where we're at. 50 times 3 is 150. Feet squared times foot is cubic foot. And there it is. This box has a volume of 150 cubic feet. Okay. So that was pretty straightforward, where you're given the formula to find volume and then you ask to find the volume. Now, occasionally you'll be asked to find a different variable. For example, you might be given the volume but asked to find the length of the rectangle prism. Or you might be asked to find the width or the height. Okay, so let's say you're given volume equals length times width times height. How would you rearrange this formula there to solve for h, for example? The height. Solve for h. Okay? So just a little variation to what we're accustomed to. So our goal is to isolate H. We want to get H by itself. Okay, so here's H. I want to get it by itself. So first thing, going to switch sides. So we have L times W times H is equal to the volume. I didn't do anything other than just put whatever is on the right to the left, put it the V on the left, bring it to the right. Okay, so there is H. Need to get rid of L and W. So what's the opposite of times LW? If you say divide, you are correct. So divide both sides by LW. The L cancels out, the W cancels. H is alone. H is equivalent to V over LW. Okay, so we've isolated H. Job is done.